That's pretty big. Man, that's actually crazy. Now I'm just now learning about that. But that's just a testament to my O line and everybody up front. Man, they did their thing today and all the way dating back to last year. Man, I love those boys up front. Tight ends, fullbacks as well. I mean, I wouldn't be in the position that I am without them.
You are a part of a really versatile running back room right now, and the way that Joe played has to make it easier for you. But what can you say about his performance today?
Joe Irvin's a football player now. The electricity that he brings whenever he runs the football, the burst that he has, man, it's something that I've seen since he came back last year, and I was so excited for him to show the nation that. And I believe he had like 8 yards per carry today, and I mean, man, just to see him run like that, man, whenever he scored his touchdown, that was something of, I mean, just straight burst, like 20, 21 miles per hour, just straight hitting it. And, man, it's super, super fun to see him play, and that's my brother, man.
Who's faster, you or him?
Joe, I think he's got me. I'm quicker. Well, we've come to an agreement. I'm quicker. He is faster. I will say he can run. He probably got me in the speed, but quickness, I think I take him.
Deuce, what kind of statement do you think this team's made here at 3-0?
Pretty big statement that we're a pretty good team, man. And whenever we play to our standard, that we're a force to be reckoned with. And, man, you saw the defense today, the way they battled offensive line, the way they ran the football today, man. I mean, I feel like we have a really, really special football team. If we keep on track and keep doing what we need to do, I feel like we can go a long way.
Shutout in the third quarter. What was a turning point for you? You feel like in the fourth quarter to come back and score 3 touchdowns and pull away?
Man, it was really just coming out of that we went 3 and out. We came back onto the sideline. We said, we're going to go and we're going to pound the football. We're going to run the football. And we have a great offensive line. Those guys up front had a really great push all game. We said we're going to run the football, and they were like, let's go do it. And every single time we stepped into that field, I mean, the way that they were moving, winning the line of scrimmage almost every single play, and it was really fun to see and really fun to run behind. And then whenever Joe got his name called, you saw how powerful he is. And whenever Will had his name called, you saw how powerful he is and how long of a strider he is and how he can run. And, man, just such versatile, just versatility in that backfield to the point where, man, who's getting the ball this play, you know? And it's just really fun to see.
Deuce, I got in here late, but what's it feel like to be the first guy since Deuce Sproles to have 5 100-yard games?
It's that's 100% humbling. Just to be mentioned in a sentence with Darren Sproles and to have a stat next to his name it's 100% humbling. It's of course something I can't take credit for. Man, whenever I go over 100 yards, whenever we rush for, say, over 200 yards, it's us and the offensive line, us and the fullbacks and the tight ends up there, and the wide receivers sustaining blockers down the field. All of us, we rush for 100 yards, and we all rushed for 100 yards in the past 5 games.
And how about reaching 1,000 career rushing yards a day?
That's another just humbling stat that I just got brought to my attention, and, man, I mean, it's crazy to even think about coming in here to K-State, and we're a year later and over 1,000 yards. I mean, I just so thankful for coming into this position, coming into this program, having all these people around, this support system. They've embraced me, and they've taken me a long way.
I think you guys threw just 13 passes today. How fun is that for a running back when you get to just keep pounding it?
Pretty fun. I feel like that was more just game flow stuff. We, like I said, our offensive line and our tight end and fullbacks were getting such great push at the line of scrimmage to the point where, man, I mean, we were winning the line of scrimmage all game. So whenever we got out to run, I mean, we were picking up 6, 8, 10, 15 yards a pop, and, man, we just couldn't get away from it, especially the way that Joe was running, Will was running as well. I mean, man, we were just really in a groove.
Coach always calls you the underrated running back. You know, he's called you that several times. What do you think is the upside for you going forward?
Just continue to run the ball hard. Really, as far as upside goes, I mean, not really looking ahead. Just making sure that I'm taking it. We're getting back on Monday, getting ready for Oklahoma State. So just making sure that I'm continuing to run the football as well as I can. And one of those guys are up front or blocking like that to get in behind them and just try and go make a play behind them.
Deuce, was there any difference between having Will and Jaron in the game today?
No, I feel like they both commanded the huddle pretty well. You can kind of tell that Will has a little bit more of like just those reps in game and stuff like that. He looked really comfortable today. But Jaron, we didn't really miss a beat with him. He came in and he controlled the huddle as well. And whenever we got out and running, I mean, you couldn't really tell whenever it came down to it. And I commend both those guys just for how they prepared throughout the week, knowing that they're going to have this opportunity today. And they went out there and, man, they showcased what they can do.
Prior to this game, how many reps did you have with Jaron in practice before?
We got the bulk of the reps this past week, but before that, I mean, it was kind of on and off, kind of going back and forth. He would rotate in there as well, but Sky T and Will would get most of the first team reps. But whenever he hopped in, nobody missed a beat. He was in there. He was in the huddle. He was checking plays, and man, that's one thing that you have to commend Coach Klein on, is he's gotten everybody in that room ready to play.
Coach Kleiman mentioned that was the plan beforehand, that he called both quarterbacks in. Did you guys know also that Jaron was going to definitely play? Or?
We did. We got told, I believe last night before, and he was like, Jaron's going to get some snaps, and everybody on the team was like, let's do it, because Jaron Lewis is a fantastic football player, and we saw the way that he spun it throughout the week. We saw the way that he committed the huddle throughout the week, and we had complete faith in both those quarterbacks today.